800. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna let him go. He was honest with us. We're gonna let him go.
Go. A good deed shouldn't go unrewarded. And I suppose you might call this a good deed?
I mean, I don't really care that we got the money. It's a lot of money. I don't really care. I felt pretty good about that. Kronos, you and I are here for the exact same reasons. We are here to chill and comment on the beauty of the game. Singular in goal. Now I want to check every stump. That didn't derail us too bad. If we had to go back all the way to Ratai, we would have been in it pretty deep. But this is pretty good. We just passed by the accident. And there's no shenanigans on the road, at least right now. I think I would probably get motion sick on this road. All the up and down. I don't think it would go very well for me. Playing this game always makes me want to go on hikes. We need to go around, so we need to keep going this way. And then the road will wrap back around. You love the game and how it looks, but it's still not powerful enough to make you want to go out of the house. I'm guessing you'd probably have to play it to feel that. There's something to be said for that. Okay, we're just gonna try and pick up all of these little markers right now. Walk in here, turn back around. Grocer. Ooh, a tailor. Oh wait, I. For whatever reason, I mistook tailor for barber there for a second, and I was like, I could get a haircut?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, there's the tanner.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. What's this? Probably more tanning.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's good to know that we have another big city under our belt here. And I know that there's shenanigans across this bridge. We're pretty much caught up to where we were last time, actually. Yeah, see, that's my friends from Skalitz right there. We should probably talk to them. Here's the monastery. Ooh, an alchemy bench? We haven't seen one of those yet. You learned custodian? Oh yeah, I forgot. We have the whole, like, history tab thing. So this is cool. There's definitely things to do here. But I don't want to get so derailed that we forget some of our other stuff that we were trying to do. I do want to go back over to the Ujits area and take on some of those Cuman raiders and see if our new armor will help us in the fight against those guys. Don't walk in front of the horse, man. You saw it coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I think we found pretty much everything we need to know about.
Yeah.
So let's go back and talk to our friends here, and then we'll try and make our way back to Ujits.
Well, I never. Henry! Hey!
Meh. That's how I'd greet my friend after, like, months of being apart, too. Meh.
Matthew! Fritz! You're alive.
I'm like,
Of course we're alive.
decked out in, like, noble armor.
I'm almost surprised how happy I am to see the pair of you are all right.
We are now, but we barely made it.
Yeah, it was hard. Fritz ran like a little girl.
Really?
Bollocks! Bloody Joker.
Tell us what happened to you.
That's how I remember it when you came back. Meh.
It was only last night that I got back in my right mind.
You're not doing too well either, are you?
a squire for Sir Radzig.
I see you've worked your way up.
Hey, don't be bitter.
And how are you two getting by?
It's shit.
Exactly like
We're
that.
still chopped off to bits. Owe the monastery a bundle. And there's no work here.
Not for anyone with more than half a brain, anyway.
No one's interested in two good carpenters in Sasau.
No one.
And we looked everywhere.
Aren't they doing a bunch of, like, renovations to the monastery, though?
It will really help us out right now.
I'll find you something. You can rely on me.
Thanks, Henry.
We'll pay off the debt.
In today's episode of Yes Man,
And where would they hire you to?
Well, we were carpenters in the mines, so wherever they work with wood, I suppose. Forget about construction. After Skalitz, no one will be building for a long time.
they're building
Here in
right
Sasau, They
now.
don't want us here. The best chance we have is to work at a mill. People always have to eat. Ideally, we're looking for a job that pays a lot and doesn't require
God
much
be with
work.
you, Henry.
Beggars can't be choosers, my friend.
What other neighbors of ours made it?
Your hunker's in the monastery. That girl really helped us out. That's about all we know. When we ran for it, we helped Teresa, but who knows where she is now? We got separated.
I owe my life to Teresa. She hauled me unconscious to the mill in Ratai and nursed me back to health.
I'm glad she survived. Since you know her so well, why not try asking her if she knows about any work? See you later.
Jeez. Long lost friends reunite. I immediately get roped into finding them work.
Yeah.
That's a real friendship right there. Oh, wait a minute. I'm here for something. What am I here for? Oh, you know what, Kronos? This is where the soup incident happened. Not here specifically, but very, very close by. And I'm starting to remember why that soup incident happened in the first place, and it had to do with what we're about to do right now.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
The Lady of Talmberg sent me. She wants me to find out why the crown's been delayed.
Through no fault of ours, I can tell you that. We had a large stone ordered for mounting on the crown, a beautiful Moldavite from South Bohemia that we had cut and polished in Prague. But, well, in short, the good merchant, Martin Wiesek, who was supposed to bring it from Prague, got lost along the way. It's like the ground swallowed him up.
Lady Stephanie won't be happy.
Sounds like he's dead.
Look, we've got something else here we can replace the stone with, but I'm sure even you can see it's not worthy of a noble wedding, and definitely not worthy of our fine craftsmanship. Oh, if I only had someone who'd try to find the Moldavite.
Don't ask me so intently.
Why don't you just ask me? Of course I'll try.
He
to
already
find it.
did.
Just tell me where the fellow was seen last.
That fellow, as you call him, the esteemed merchant, Martin Wiesek, was last seen riding alongside the Sasau River, passing by the footbridge over the ford, to the west of here. Evidently, he never made it to Sasau town.
Well, I'll look for him, but he could be far over the mountains by now. Or under the ground.
Good luck to you.
How did I get in here? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't look very friendly. You do not look friendly at all.
There's nothing to it.
What's it about?
Why is this beggar so heavily armed?
Good fortune, friend. I have an offer for you, the likes of which comes along only once in a
He's got
lifetime.
chainmail on.
I don't know. Isn't it stolen or something?
Look here, aren't you distrustful?
No, just cautious.
Very wise too. I'm only having a little fun with you, friend. Of course it's not stolen.
I don't trust this at all.
All right, show me what you're selling.
As you wish.
A book on speech. That's all he has. I can afford that.
Can we do something about the price?
Sure.
This is really weird.
Satisfied?
It'll take more.
What about this?
Well,
Oh, that's a decent price.
This game is so weird. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Is that the interesting site, or is there another interesting site nearby that... No, that was the interest. That wasn't very interesting. Okay, there we go. Oh, great. Blood trails out here.
Hey, who's there? Who's there? What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
There's the guy right there.
Gather here! Raise the alarm! Raise the alarm! Watch out!
We didn't get to recreate the soup moment, but that's okay.
Alarm! You gonna cry now? You horse son!
Oops. He's gonna kill again. He's gonna kill again. These guys actually killed a dude.
I'm in no mood for talk. You're dead. Kurva!
Is there a third guy? Surely not. Okay. Yeah. They actually, like, we have evidence. The dead guy's right here. They actually killed a guy. Ay, ay, ay. It must be in this chest here. Okay. Give it a look here. Where's the gold thingy? Right there. Got it. Always feels so good to pull that off. There's the Moldavite. They stole a lot of stuff. It's mine now. How does the lockpick work in this game? It's pretty trippy. There's like a sweet spot in the lock that you have to find, and that is basically like where the tumblers would lift, basically, in a modern lock. You find that sweet spot, and then basically the lock picking system is you're grabbing that spot and you're pulling the lock open with it, because that's where the mechanism attaches. And so the trick is that you have to keep it in that sweet spot, or else the lockpick breaks. So I always have to like put the controller down on the desk and treat it like I'm two-handing it, like I'm actually using a lockpick, because I can't do it one-handed. It's really tricky. It's the hardest lockpicking system I've ever seen in a game. But once you get the hang of it, it's not that bad. Should probably wash off before I talk to him, since I'm probably covered in blood. I've lockpicked a few things, but like when I do the bandit camps and stuff, all of their chests are very hard, and it literally just won't even let you try unlocking those. without being more skilled. So I open the things that are easy and that like aren't stealing. But yeah, it's tricky.
Yes. The good news is I found Vizek.
That sounds like cause for rejoicing, but how come he isn't with you?
That's the bad news. He didn't survive.
Merciful God. He was a good and highly respected man. I will pray for his soul. Anyway, let me see the stone, if you would be so kind.
Of course. Here it is.
Excellent. It looks undamaged. I'll get straight to work. You can come for the finished crown tomorrow evening. Good luck to you.
Tomorrow evening. So we have to see. Look, see, this lockpick is very hard. So even if I tried, it wouldn't let me. And of course. So let's maybe find a place to sleep.
Yeah.
I was watching a little thing the other day about how medieval inns really worked. And this is actually pretty accurate according to that video I was watching. Because medieval inns were designed oh wait, do I need to not pay for this? No way. Okay. I'll show you this lockpick again. So, and yeah, so like check this out. So the gold thing is the sweet spot. It's indicated by the size of the cursor. If you don't have the lockpick in the correct position, the mechanism will stick, and then it can damage the lockpick or break it. So that's how that works. So then when you do this, you basically place the lockpick in that sweet spot, and then you have to track it as you turn the lock. You have to keep it in the sweet spot as you turn the lock, which is the tricky part. But I've gotten pretty good at it. And see, that's technically robbing, so I'm not going to steal any of it, but pretty cool that I could get it open. But anyway, yeah, so at inns, they would put multiple beds in a room, and sometimes they would put one large bed in a room and put multiple people in that bed. So this is actually pretty on par, having beds like in the main room, and there were never like kitchens. Well, I won't say never, but it was pretty typical that there were not kitchens. And they would have food on hand, but it's not like today where they would have like a full-on buffet ready for anybody who's venturing by, you know? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait until the morning, and then we're gonna sleep through the day, and then we'll go get the crown from the guy. I'm just standing there, menacingly. Uh-oh. I can't buy a bed. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Yes, indeed. I need a place to sleep.
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
All right. For how long?
For one night?
Just the one night.
All right. Money.
Only 2?
Here you are.
You'll like it here.
Are there any problems around?
Well, there was one troublemaker around here not long ago, but we dealt with him. He was selling some relics and he claimed were miraculous, but it was nothing but worthless trinkets. The villagers sent the bloody swindler packing so fast you couldn't see his heels for dust. All the way to the Dechko, I believe. I reckon he won't last long there either. And there's another thing. Of course, it's your own skelet's fault need the most help. There's some of them at the monastery. I talked to Johanka a few times, and she's working her fingers to the bone, taking care of the injured ones there. I'm sure she'd welcome some good Samaritan who would lighten her load. That's all I can think of.
Cool. Thanks, dude.
Where do I go to sleep?
On the upper floor of the inn. There's steps up to the second door.
Second door. Awesome.
Watch over.
Thank you, sir. You think that's the best reference of our generation? The standing there menacingly? Yes, I agree with you. SpongeBob references in general are pretty spectacular. And I use them regularly. Oh, this is my stash? I could just put stuff away? I don't really think I'm in need of that right now. We can read this book too while we're here. Or not. Okay. So we're gonna sleep. And we're gonna sleep until there. I think it's between that one and Wumbo. I can find a creative way to incorporate Wumbo into some really strange conversations. It's like, I appreciate it because it's kind of become this colloquial, like, something that none of us understand, but that we should kind of thing. It's interesting.